Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense working from the pistol. Gets the back moving. The give to the left side. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
That's a really good job by this defense, because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time, probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield, and all things look...
Makes the grab in their space. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Motion from the back. Using his legs, it's Rutledge. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to him on the ground. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, 49ers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the...
Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's McClure. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Cobb. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Harrell. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
I I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Pulls it in, it's Lewis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Running inside, it's McClure. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. The tag! Touchdown, Charlotte! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. The run inside. It's McClure. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
First down for the offense.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Direct snap. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Under fire. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Tulane right back to the line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating to have a false start in this area of the field, but still second and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this...
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Man, got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on third down.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Middleton. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Harrell. He makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The 49ers in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Middleton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. Makes a grab and room to run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, I love the aggressiveness and physicality of this defense. Third down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually, they're really good at converting third downs. This defense just stood up and made a play.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Baylor taking on the number 24 team, the UCF Knights.
The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
And he's dragged down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
On his way from around the 50. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Niners! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally. They understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Green Wave. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Turning it on! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Tulane right back to the line. The run inside. It's McClure. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tulane comes to the line needing less than a yard on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Hauls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Coming out with it, it's Barnes. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Here's the pressure. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now on 1st down from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rutledge. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Running inside, it's Williams. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
With the catch, it's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Caught, and he's got room. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Cobb. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Touchdown, 49ers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. This time he wants to throw. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got it behind the line. It's Hill. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's...
There's some room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the 49ers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build